of both the parties, my lord. This matter may be listed after vacation, my lord.
And what they explain.
33, my lord, last item.
You are for
I am for the respondents. my lord.
And what
Petitioner
they
is
explain, my lord.
petitioner- appellant is present.
this application for leave to appeal.
My lord, in fact, the service on the private respondents is, my lord, yet
Yeah,
to be,
Sir,
my lord.
you on vacation.
Okay, obliged.
Next,
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I'd like to make a mention for listing tomorrow, your lordship.
nothing tomorrow.
Lordship, kindly accommodate because
You must be having section 15 matter.
no.
No.
Possession relating to, there will be dispossessed otherwise.
When is, which order are you challenging?
Lordship,
What are you challenging?
the order of the learned single judge.
Of which date?
Lordship,
Of which date?
9th of this month.
9th of this month. We are on 29th of this month.
Lordship is correct, but we have to.
19th. Next.
Lordship,
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 14, Lordship. Can this matter be taken up? I've taken the consent of the other side. Item 14, one. Can this matter be taken after the vacation, Your Lordship?
What about the affidavit?
The affidavit, Your Lordship, in this matter, Your Lordship, we have sent it for signing, Your Lordship. So that's therefore, my lord, we need further time, Your Lordship.
Next.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 15, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, pay
Item?
the 15, Your Lordship, from the daily list.
Yes.
Pray that the matter may be taken up after Diwali vacations, Your Lordship.
Diwali or
Your
Puja?
Lordship. There's some personal difficulties.
We
Your
don't have Diwali vacation.
Lordship. After vacation, Your Lordship, any day after vacation.
Next.
Much obliged.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22. Lordship, can this matter be taken after the vacation, lordship?
Here also affidavit is awaited.
Lordship, we have sent it for vetting, lordship.
Next.
Obliged, lordship.
My please, your lordship, I beg to mention for item number 25. Here in this matter, your lordship, we need to file an additional affidavit. Lordship, may kindly give us some time and allow this matter to come up after vacation.
Item 25.
Yes, your lordship.
What has happened to the mediation?
Yes, your lordship.
What has happened to the mediation proceeding?
I've not been given instruction on that, your lordship.
You should
Just
have-
that we need to file additional affidavit.
Additional affidavit is not necessary. It's an matter appeal.
Mediation.
It was sent for mediation. You have some wrong impression of the matter. Anyway, we'll adjourn it.
Oblige, your lordship.
May it please, my lord. With the consent of the learned counsel for the petitioner, I beg to mention item 24, my lord. I pray for an adjournment and may it be listed after vacation, my lord.
What about affidavit?
It has gone for vetting, my lord. It will come.
Every affidavit has gone for waiting on.
My lord will receive it in a day or two, my lord. We'll find it. Obliged.
Please, my lords, I beg to mention a writ appeal for listing tomorrow. There's some urgency in this matter. The learned single judge passed the judgment yesterday in this matter, and it's an excise matter wherein we are challenging the proposed establishment of an IMFL on shop in the district of Shivsagar, despite receiving widespread protests from local public as well as
No urgency.
being in close proximity.
May please, your lordship. We have a joint prayer, my lord, listing over ATPL for tomorrow, my lord. Matter regarding, my lord, the boundary dispute of Arunachal Pradesh, my lord, regarding public hearing, my lord. Instruction was sought for regarding date of hearing, my lord.
After puja. Next.
My lord,
In
I
this
pray
matter,
for
my lord,
listing of that IA, your lordship permitted me
Yes,
yesterday.
give it to you. After puja, nothing else. There is no urgency. Don't mention such matter.
Okay,
Yes,
please, Your Lordship.
yes,
With
Counsel.
regard to item number 30, Your Lordship, I checked the record, service is not complete. Let it be after the vacation, Your Lordship.
Service is complete.
Not yet complete, Your Lordship. Some of the
That is
respondents.
why.
Yes.
Next.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
May I
Yes,
please, your
sir.
lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item 3 and 4 of today's list, my lord. We have informed the senior advocate, lordship, there is some difficulty today, my lordship. Matter may be taken up.
In fact, we had adjourned these matters at home only. Next. We are expecting the mention.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
I
Counsel.
beg to withdraw item number 10, Lordship.
You want to withdraw?
Lordship.
Meeting हो गया.
Lordship.
Meeting is held.
Lordship, instruction is not given to me. Lordship, I'm not clear about this case. With the
May I submit, my lord? My lord, I have been engaged this morning. I have gone through the order. Then I found, my lord, it was a consent order.
I
So
know
when
that.
there is a concern order, my lord, I told them it is better to do and file a review petition or whatever necessary. That is the procedure. So I told them better to do. That's the reason, my lord. Because there are certain facts. The absolute incorrect fact was placed before single judge. So we must, that's why.
But Mr. Counsel, we can't use that word here in a legal terminology. The learned single judge was made to believe.
That's why. No, here I see the writ petition. Incorrect
Yes.
statement was made.
Yes, that is what I am saying.
Yes,
That
yes.
the learned single judge was made to believe that
Yes,
this is the
yes,
factual,
yes.
factual
Exactly.
position.
That's what I want to say.
You are absolutely
Exactly.
correct. What Mr. Right name of learned single counsel. And also
J. Borman.
Not. With a liberty to file review before the learned single.
My lord, regarding review, lordship will not make any kindly
No,
enough.
no, we are recording his statement.
My
We-
lord,
we
yes.
have not granted any permission.
Oh, okay, lord.
Exactly, man.
Oblige, man.
Oblige, man.
Oblige.
So Sakya is very particular. Next. We'll issue notice. Will you take justice so that it can be over?
I think there is no private respondents.
Then Majmudar will appear or sir will appear.
I am appearing for respondent too.
Respond number
2.
Yes, you
I'll be for one. One is respond.
you will
I'm
be
for one.
appearing.
I'm-
My lords, I have filed this writ actually for two major thing is that wrong declaration of the date of NPA and operation of the Canara Bank Nagaon branch without any valid.
It is pending in DLT.
Yes, my lord, it is
Go
pending.
there and to take all content. Only because rejoinder is not filed by the bank, we are not going to entertain all these writ petitions. These are one way of
Lordship, the other way around is
dealing.
that
Take all contentions there. Nothing doing. Whether
Lordship,
Canada
if
Bank
a-
has a valid license or not, what proof do you have?
Lordship, the thing is that the bank has applied for the DM permission in the month of July and now they will get it actually.
Today we are in September.
Yes. yes,
Puja
my lordship.
holidays are going. This is where we have understood the trick. Instead of challenging 14 proceedings, you are making this prayer.
Lordship, we have challenged this thing in the DRT court
And
also.
therefore continue there. Don't come here.
But Lordship, if the physical poison has been done, then afterwards
That
it
is
comes.
what we are saying. Your plank of the argument is that rejoinder is not being filed.
Rejoinder is not being
Ah.
filed, and in the same process, they are also approached to the DM permission.
That
So
is
if-
always there. You
Yeah, it-
apply for stay before the DRT. We are not going to interfere. All this is jargon.
Okay.
It's an indirect attempt to throttle the proceedings before the DRT or the recovery proceeding. It just can be entertained.
Okay, my lordship.
Highly obliged.
You press this or you don't press this.
I don't place it, my lord.
Okay. Next.
Yeah, please, lordship.
What is here,
1,50,000 में क्या अपील करने की भैया? What is
Lordship, I have
1,50,000?
already paid the earlier amount.
No, you
Lordship.
have paid yes 2,50,000.
Yes, Lordship.
The question is that even otherwise, what is the value of 1,50,000 today? A lady has to maintain, even if you total it 4 lakhs of rupees, 6% interest in FDR. Calculate the interest. It is 2,400 per month probably.
Lordship,
2,400 per month. So it is not even 100 rupees per day
and
to the
Lordship,
lady.
my position is also like Lordship. I am also
No,
after
no, your
after
position
divorce,
is,
Lordship,
see,
I
when the
got
learning-
married again.
when,
Lordship.
when it was decided for the first time, your case was you were earning 20,000.
Yes,
Now
Lord.
your salary has increased to 47,000.
Yes.
Then you have to pay. शादी की थी,
I will pay Lordship, but that installment part
therefore
Lordship.
25 Provisions of
I
section
cannot
25 were meant for that. Taking care of that, nothing doing. Call for the record and proceedings. We are not even issuing notice. As it is appeal, we will have to look at the record, otherwise there is nothing. So as to reach this court on or before 19th of October. Section 2, 8th of November, 9th of November. Next.
Please, Your Lordship. By this matter, Lordship, I have challenged the impugned order, Lordship, by which 3,000 rupees has been granted to my wife. But I am drawing the pension of only 2,671.
Try
Lordship.
to settle the issue. You are
Yes, Lordship.
looking to the age.
Lordship, I am having also ailments, Lordship, because medicines are too high nowadays. It is difficult to maintain
What is
myself.
the age of your client?
63, 64 plus, Lordship.
Then it is not an age to
Lordship,
litigate.
and he himself is living in a mandir, Lordship, to unable to maintain himself.
That is what
And-
we were telling. Unfortunately for you, both the matters are listed together, one after the other. 3,000 rupees means what in 2022?
But Lordship, I am drawing only 2,671
No, no.
as a pension, Lordship.
You have other income, that is what the learned judges said. Same
And-
order.
And Lordship,
We'll call for the record and proceedings. Next.
Well, in these matters, Mr. K.M. Chaudhary is assisting your lordship. Today he has some difficulty. Can it be taken after
You have to
vacation?
file some affidavit. You have to file some affidavit. in
No,
the-
my lord, we'll rely on the same, my lord.
Because last time it was understood that you will file affidavit.
My lord, interim order may continue.
I have to continue. Next.
Obliged.
Mr. Pathak,
My lord, matter pertains to my lord
Compulsory
compulsory retirement,
retirement.
my lord, under rule 48 of the CCS.
yes, ma'am. File your reply. File your reply.
Lordship, it's a writ appeal, Lordship, we have already, the affidavit in writ petition, that is,
You don't want to file reply.
generally in appeal, we don't file, Lordship.
Issues involved are, my lord, primarily questions of law only. So it can be heard, my lord, some other day.
So you will rely upon the affidavit which you have filed
Lordship,
before the learned
Lordship.
single judge?
Lordship.
No problem. Admitted for hearing. To be listed in due course. Next.
There's a caveat, Lordship. We have assailed the order of the single judge where he, in spite of a particular clause, that was not given a conjoined reading, resulting in a prejudice.
Mr. Nair, you are for the caveat.
I'm for the
We intend to issue notice.
lordship.
And because our, I am sure he will raise that question, knowing him so well now. Prima facie, brother and I feel that the learned single judge has exceeded his jurisdiction.
If I can satisfy your lordship.
It
on
was
that,
not an appellate court.
Lordship.
That's not.
22-1
Supreme Court judgment.
22-1 SCC will cover the issue.
Yes.
That has also been, my lord, considered.
Because that is considered, we have seen it. But that element of step from the grain is not permissible in a tender matter. That is what we'll
Well,
examine.
Lordship, my lord may examine, but one thing, my lord, there are two clauses which have been considered. The first clause,
Mr. Nair, whether it is one or two, there is a limit now which is shown to read courts by the Honorable Apex Court in tender matter.
my lord may examine.
Both of you know it.
I know this,
In fact, we came to know because of you.
lordship,
But
2020.
still, however, self-restraint has to be there.
In fact, the prepaid joints.
So what is the position of the tender?
My lord, the works have not been, my lord, I think the order is been under process to be issued.
I'm
So
going
don't-
for an interim.
So don't disturb any further.
My lord may make an observation to that effect because I am the beneficiary.
I know that you are the beneficiary.
My lord, the government may, my lord.
No, you are the beneficiary.
Lordship.
Don't precipitate further.
No, I'll not press, but my lord will direct the government not to issue an order, my lord.
Let the status quo for the tender process be maintained in the meanwhile.
My lord, can this matter be taken up after reopening, my lord? Any date convenient to your lord?
Yesterday I was discussing with my senior brothers that now learned counsels and learned advocates say after reopening. Now reopening, how to call out that, how to define that reopening? because we have 6 working days in October. Therefore,
Got it.
and out of that 6, 2 the bench is not available. That is for certain. Therefore,
Convenient to your lord. Because it's a road construction.
so I told my brothers that for me reopening is always January.
We hope, my lord, it gets delayed further. The problem,
If you are ready, equipped with both the judgments or only one
Yes, my
judgment?
lord, I have brought the matter links where the Supreme Court in the same issue.
No. You read it. There is another judgment also now.
2022, NG construction, NG projects.
That I have.
That I have.
And naturally, this was expected when I read the name itself. I told my brother that don't read further. Next. Because we have developed a system of going through the port together.
That's good.
That is
Well, it
my
becomes
old
convenient for
system
the.
with my brother has been kind enough to permit me to adopt the old system. There is a synchronizing properly. Otherwise, I tell him that chairs are kept so at a distance that it is difficult to discuss also. Next.
Much obliged.
Next. Yes, Mr. Chauhan.
My lord, interest, my lord, part not considered, my lord.
Page 15. Please turn to page 15.
Yes, my lord.
Now, these are your prayers.
My lord, prayer, my lord,
Land Acquisition Act then 2013.
because my lord,
It was acquired how? It was
My lord,
acquired how?
acquired, my lord, it was not formally acquired, my lord. Just possession was taken in the March
No,
2004, my lord.
therefore, because it is not clear from the draft of the petition, that was it acquired under 2013 Act? Because they will have to complete the title.
No, my lord, or that, my lord, at the time of taking possession, 2013 Act was certainly not there. Old Act was there.
Old Act was there.
Yes.
But then, as provided under this Act,
Yes,
they
my
have to complete it within the statutory limit which is given in the Act. So ultimately, this interest and all, how will it come into play?
Because, my lord, section 24, my lord, because award was not given under old Act, then, my lord, under new Act, my lord, it has to be.
That is what we are saying. Then new Act will apply.
Yes, my lord.
Then section 16 also will apply.
Yes, my lord.
Which section 16? Because this will have to be, properly adjudicated. Then you have to file a reference in this sense. You have to approach the learned district judge for this, for quantification.
Because, my lord, there was no formal acquisition, my lord.
We are
no
issuing
award.
notice. Let us see what the government has to say. Heard Mr. Chauhan for the petition. You have received this amount 3 lakhs and what? Because another technical aspect is, I may point out at this stage, but as it is a Land Acquisition Act, we are not being so technical about it. If you read your prayers at page 30.
Page 30, my lord, yes.
Now you did mention about 9% and 15%.
Yes, my lord, that's a provision, my lord.
Now Have you argued that point before the learned single judge?
Because my lord, a part, my lord, of compensation paid.
That we have read.
Yes.
3 lakhs and odd is yet to be paid. The question is that you had prayed for interest before the learned single judge also.
Yes.
Now, did you argue that before the learned single judge? Because
Yes,
learned
my
single-
lord, my submission was not recorded. Yes, my lord, I repeatedly, my lord, submitted my
Notice.
submission.
Notice.
May I please, your lordship?
Mr. Ken Chaudhary waives. So the advocate on record waives. The question which arises in this appeal is whether under Article 226, this court can dispense with the requirement of Section 15 or not. Meanwhile, Mr. Chaudhary, what is the position of the Panchayat of Yaswantel?
Actually, my lord, in my humble submission, this section 15, I think learned advocate general is present, my lord. I think there is a lacuna, my lord. Now, what had happened, every time there is a no confidence motion brought against the president invariably will create a situation where he or she will not accept the notice. As a result, here in this case, my lord, the petition has been allowed.
No, that Mr. Chaudhary, probably the legislation has taken care of. There are 3 hierarchies.
Yes.
You know it better.
Yes.
I am a novice to the local law.
My lord.
But I have dealt with 2 matters by now, therefore I know.
Yes.
So legislator in his wisdom has kept the, which is known as respect of the seat of the serpent.
Yes.
That it is expected that he will accept
Impartially,
it,
act impartial.
Therefore, that is the sum and substance of the.
But my lord, your lordships will be kindly please.
But I have my own doubts whether it can be dispensed with.
No, I am not saying dispense to it. What I am saying is, my lord,
here the learned single
some more safeguards is required.
Maybe. Because as we all know, this is originated from the amendment in the Constitution.
Right.
And then
74th amendment.
74th amendment. And everywhere the changes have taken.
Right. Anyway, my lord, lordship will decide that matter. Deeply.
So meanwhile, no further, because the difficulty is otherwise a wrong person will continue.
No, my lord, what had happened, 9 members of the Panchayat, my lord,
were there.
No, they brought out a no confidence against my learned friend's client, who is the president.
Therefore, Mr. Chaudhary, it is only on a technical aspect. Today also, press notice is not prohibited. Press notice is not prohibited.
Yes. Yes, my
Therefore, we will make it clear that issuing press notice under Section 15 is not prohibited.
Yes. No, that is what learned single judge has said.
But at the same time, learned single judge has said that no dispensation.
No, not dispense.
Yes,
No, my lord, learned single judge has fixed a date.
But that can be done.
No, my lord, again, what will happen? She will say, I have not received the notice.
No, that you leave it to us. Now it can, you see the observation.
Well, that can't be said because the first requisition was not even given to me.
No,
No, my lord, it was given to her.
Ek minute.
Every time they will say it is not received.
No, it is
Yes.
always so.
Accordingly, this
At
court,
the same time, this court has also taken note of the submission made on last page on behalf of the prior direction be issued to hold the meeting in law since the president herself is before this court.
Yes.
The requirement of any fresh notice is dispensed with. This can be done.
No, my lord, what I am saying is that was done in these circumstances.
No, maybe. Therefore, even
No, my lord,
Mr.
Lordship,
Chaudhary,
kindly appreciate with me for 1 minute.
You take a call. You take a call. That we will only modify this order.
No, my lord, no,
You listen
Lordship
to
will
me.
do that, please.
Listen to me for a moment. You give, if you want, you are at liberty to give a fresh notice. And we'll direct the authorities to act in accordance with law.
No, my lord, it is something like this. We will submit a fresh notice and let he also give an undertaking. He will accept it and will not say I have not received it.
That is what we are saying.
Yes.
You decide the mode.
My lord, we will be present in the BDO's office.
On the returnable date and tell us. We unnecessarily.
No, my lord, today itself lordship can pass that order. We'll issue a fresh requisition, but she will accept it. My lord, since we are representing the requisition is, today we are giving a notice, my lord, let's see accept it in the.
You have to accept it, counsel.
Yes, this honorable court.
My lord, only one thing I would like to say, my lord.
Because it's a democratic process.
No, I understand, but the prescription of law as far as section 15 is there, it is there. The requisition will come, it will follow as it is given in the section 15.
You can't have the case. This is a discretionary jurisdiction.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
This is a discretionary jurisdiction.
Yes.
If you want to teach us law, we'll learn law from you.
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying that
learning. Everyone is.
yes, let them give a fresh notice, no problem, my lord.
My lord, tomorrow we'll come up with the fresh requisition and she will accept it.
We'll allow your appeal. Allow your appeal. And provide that if at all, we don't direct them. If at all the member wants to exercise their right or any terminology, that if they want to give any requisition, then also you examine whether that 6 months and all that is still there. So
no, it is not lost. Once it is lost, then only, my lord, that situation will arise.
Mr. Chaudhary, I am just envisaging it. Therefore only we have issued notice.
Yes.
Next.
My lord, in the meantime, my lord, on 9.
Not meantime. Nothing is going to happen.
No, but the election, the convene the meeting on 9th. Learned single just passed the direction to be on 9th. It is absolutely wrong, my lord. When if they sit for the meeting, there is nothing in the table. What is the requisition? Nothing.
Where is your IA?
My IA, my lord. For
stay.
My lord, I have asked in the memo of appeal.
It can be asked. If you are technical, we will be super technical.
No, I'm not technical, my lord. I'm saying on 9th, during these holidays only the election will be held, my lord, because that is the order given by the learned single judge.
Returnable on 1st of November. Meanwhile, no meeting be held.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Next. In fact, the ground which we have mentioned in the order is not part of your memo of appeal also.
Deeply obliged.
Your affidavit was awaited. Mr. Nair, affidavit was to be filed.
Lordship, it will come on record. I have got everything. It's under preparation. My lord, after the vacations last week, or the first week of November, my lord. And I found gone through it, my lord. He has come before my lord in 2022. The orders are of 17 and 18. No explanation, my lord. My lord will examine that in the final.
Next. Next.
My affidavit to renew some of them.
This is an appeal preferred by the SEBI against the learned single judge's order.
We will issue notice.
Lordship, only I am paying for stay, Lordship, because it has a ramification of 1,500 other pending cases throughout the country at various
there is
stages.
no further direction. Such as really speaking, it is a show cause notice.
It's a show cause notice, and in the show cause notice, we have also stated the consequences, and there is a direct judgment on that, that we have to state the consequences. I have a direct judgment on that,
Advocate General, we are aware about that judgment.
Lordship.
It can be distinguished also, that also we have discussed. We are not keeping it up this list because there the factual situation was different. But we don't want to examine it today. The question is that the order is dated 6/9/2022.
Lord.
If for 29 days, 20 days, nothing has happened, nothing is going to happen thereafter.
Everybody is showing this judgment throughout the country. That's why I am here, Lordship.
That's why you are here. We know that.
Otherwise, for a single case, it has no difficulty, Lordship.
Next.
We can issue another notice under 4.1.
Notice on IA also. Next.
If a date is given, Lord. Immediately on reopening, Lordship.
Yes, that is what we are. We are keeping it on 19th.
Lordship. Highly obliged, Lord. Could it be on 20th, Lordship? 19th, I will be have some difficulty.
20th.
20th, 2G. Highly obliged.
You serve copy.
We will serve copy, Lord. Today itself.
Right.
Deeply obliged.
Don't write name of this lady. That was the word on the record.
in item number 19, my lord, we have filed a petition for carrying us as a party, my lord. We are today, we have Associated Industries, Assam, my lord.
Wait, Mr. Sahib. Learned Advocate General. So, Mr. P. Gogoi appears with
P. Gogoi.
mention P. Gogoi. Next,
The other case.
in Sebi's matter.
Yes, Lord, B. Gogoi.
Next. You take dusty service also.
Lordship.
Dusty service.
Lordship. I'll take that.
Because we don't know whether
I was expecting a caveat actually, Lordship. We'll take.
कौन सा है ये?
Lord, today we have filed a petition, my lord, for carrying us a party, it is Associated Industries, my lord. It is a subsidiary of National Textile Corporation, Government of India, my lord. Because we are the owners of the land, my lord.
You have filed an IA.
Yes. Today we have filed an application, my lord. It may come along with that, my lord.
The matter be listed with IA for joining party filed by the who has filed it? Who is the AOR?
Yes, my lord, it is Associated Industries, my lord.
No, who is the AOR? Who is your AOR in that?
Oh, my lord, yes.
Mr. Dekar.
P. Dekar.
Mr. Dekar.
P. Dekar.
Next.
But I am for this case, my lord, item number 90. From 5 to 90, my lord. That's my lord. Interim order is there, my lord, that will continue.
That will continue. Yes. 19.
Yes.
May I please, Judge?
Yes, Majmudar, written test, not
My lord, the written test was held, my lord. The records have not reached me, but the written test was held. That is an admitted position by the writ petitioner, by the respondents, by
we will
the
have to
state
remand.
also.
We will have to remand the proceeding because the single judges based the judgment only on that aspect that there was
Yes.
no written test.
Yes, there was a written test.
But
the written test was not.
Are you authorized to make that statement?
Yes, written test was held. Yes, my lord. I have got my instruction.
You have written instructions?
Written instructions had not. My lord.
Because yesterday
My
only
lordship
we
will
had,
have it on the.
yesterday only we had a matter
My lord.
where a statement was made and then it was said that no such statement was made. So don't make that false statement as a government advocate.
But in the instance case, madam, both the, it is an admitted position on the part of the writ petitioner as well as.
We also agree. In fact, therefore we started with that. We are satisfied.
Yes.
But the very premises of the judgment is that directly there was viva voce. Therefore, the very base of the judgment will be taken away once the statement comes from the government.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we will remand back the proceeding. Or we may take a view ourselves, whatever.
Yes, madam. Then, madam, reopening, madam.
You put it on. Even a letter would do.
Yes, I'll bring that. Obliged.
9th of November. Judgment is ready. We have passed certain directions and dispose of the petition. We have given time till 31st of May 2023.
My lord.
Is dispose of, my lord?
Yes, dispose. Next.
Obliged.
Yes, Mr. Pathak.
in this test, in this selection process was challenged a lot. Some of the candidates, Your Lordship, did have had an additional NCC certificate and computer training certificate. On that basis, the learned single judge directed us to relax, make an age relaxation and admit and appoint them. Your Lordship. So that process is underway. The appellants before Lordship are those, Your Lordship, against whom, for whom no relief was granted by the learned single judge. On the ground that no additional qualification, they did not have any additional qualification. So that is why they are before you.
No, but the question is this, that your advertisement or your conditions of service,
Lordship,
the rules rather,
Lordship,
does it provide that a additional weightage should be given?
Lordship, as of now, strict rules, the rules of the constables, Your Lordship, they are under review, Your Lordship. So earlier,
As it exists today, review we can't
yes, Your
assume what would be the review.
Yes, Your Lordship. The rules per se do not provide for any computer. Those things
Then
are not there.
on what basis such exemption is there? If it is granted, then you have to grant to all.
Yes, sir. The rules per se do not provide for additional qualification.
And see, sometimes even in admission process, much less recruitment, if there is a tie, such things are to be taken into consideration.
Yes, sir.
Or there is a specific provision that okay, this qualification extra.
Lordship, then just if this case is not treated as a precedent, but that similar relief can be granted to these petitioners also, because my
So
instructions
you first take instructions on that.
yes, there are more than 271 vacant posts now.
We agree with you, but these are all posts vacant today.
Yes, post vacant today. Post
Many other deserving candidates are waiting. In
Yes, yes, Your Lord. Yes, sir.
Therefore, we can permit them to jump also in see, negative inequality is not to be strengthened.
Yes, sir.
From what you say, it is negative equality.
Yes, sir.
If there are no rules, under 226 we can't formulate rules.
Very well. So should I bring the rules on record, Your Lordship?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
10th of November.
Obliged.
Next. That IIT opinion is awaited.
Yes, yes.
It is
My Lord,
awaited or it has come?
yes, my lord, I have got the instruction, my lord.
File it on record.
My lord.
File it on record so other side can also have an.
Yes, I'll furnish a copy. my
You
lord.
bring it on-
For your lordship perusal. my
No,
lord.
don't bring it on record.
My.
Bring it by way of an affidavit.
Yeah, all right.
On record.
IIT has sought, my lord, consultancy charge of 10,71,000. That process is on the part of the state government.
Let us see. Mr. P. Goswami, learned additional advocate in the last time, states that the report of the expert from IIT Guwahati has been received and.
No, my lord.
Then
IIT has submitted a proposal and sought for, my lord, 10,71,000 as
that we are not concerned with that. The
not submitted report. That IIT report.
states that the report is awaited and the time is short. Time earlier order dated 13/9/2022. A request was made to expedite the same, which has not been done. There's a last chance. Adjourned to 9th of November. The respondents are directed to produce the report of the expert on state date. State respondent, even otherwise central government has not to do anything, Ms. Devi. Next. But Mr. Goswami, we will not grant you any further time. Let us be very clear.
Oh, no, my lord, last all occasions.
Whether
my
your
lord,
payment and all that, it is your internal problem. We are not concerned with that. Next.
But as per the IIT proposal, my lord, we are considering.
Whatever is, even if you don't consider, we want that opinion. It's by a judicial order. Otherwise, we will have to take adverse inference against you. Let us be very clear. Next.
Lordship, in this case, we have to file affidavit. Affidavit is ready. We could not file it this morning. The council was not available. We will file it during the course of the day. A detailed affidavit we have prepared of each case.
Mr. Bhushan?
My lords, I'm being led by Mr. Bhushan in this matter. I'm seeking a passover.
No passover, madam. There, the government is filing an affidavit today.
Very well.
As per the earlier order. So, which date would be convenient, learned advocate general, for
Last week of October, Lord.
last week of October? We have some difficulty.
Then first week of November, Lord.
Which date?
We are fine with first week of November, my lords.
First week of November would not be good. 14th of November.
Deeply obliged, Lord.
Right.
Yes, Mr. Nath, corpus.
I'm visiting my. Instruction has been received, my.
Huh?
Instruction has been received.
What has been received?
Investigation is going on, my lord.
That we know since long.
There was a direction to produce the corpus.
Corpus.
As per the last order.
For pending, if your lordship come to page number 2.
Where is Mr. Nath?
He is in Lakes in another court.
Kindly
after some time.
Kindly peruse the last order.
We'll keep it at 2 o'clock. Even otherwise, he has matters before us. Next. This story of investigation is going on since long. You read.
Deputy Commissioner has filed the affidavit.
You read that affidavit. Page 150 or 180, 86. Para G.
Para 3.
G.
Lordship.
As per letter
Lordship,
number
Lordship.
so and so.
Lordship. As per
Following
letter
thing-
number so and so from the Directorate
So
of
it is good that you come out with schemes now.
Lordship.
Now the main thing which remains in this PIL is
Lordship.
the actual use of the dumping site as on date.
Lordship.
That we will not permit.
Lordship.
Dump wherever you want to, not on the public at large.
Lordship.
At the cost of their health.
Lordship. That I already have conveyed, Lordship. This is.
In commercial terminology, your affidavit can be termed as a window dressing.
Lordship.
Just as in a showroom, a window is arranged with, we all see when we pass through such busy roads. This is window dressing, telling the court that 3 schemes and all that, who knows when will it
Lordship,
see
then
the light of the day.
I just pray, Lordship, that
It may be a 5-year plan. We don't know. You have not even spelled out. This is not what we want. We want solution of this.
Solution, Lordship. This is that I already have communicated, Lordship. Lordship may kindly allow 4 weeks time, and I will ask them to decide on this to get an
We
alternative.
don't want
plot.
any decision from your. We want action.
Lordship, for an alternative plot of land, Lordship.
The basic, because this is PIL, so
Lordship.
we may not even
Yes.
hear him. You will have to hear us.
Yes, Lord.
The question is this. Today, what is the situation? You have to catch from that angle and tell us that today it is being dumped here. Nokan is a district place. And it is not a small town.
Lordship.
I have visited twice by now.
Lord.
So I have seen myself. These all, on boundary demarcation, so and so, some solution has to be there, boundary wall has to be there. For that, we may not wait for your 3 schemes, which is only on paper up till date. Which is the department of the Assam government concerned with this?
Lordship, the municipal administration, because they looks after this, and regarding allotment of land, Lordship, the revenue department, Lordship.
So you consult both of them?
Lordship.
And bring 2 officers who can show us some way out in this.
Lordship.
We are keeping it on 19th of November.
19th of November, Lordship.
19th of October.
Lordship.
Much obliged. On the first day we will take up. Ask your concerned officer who can find out a solution for this to remain present. So we can with some sketch or some map so that we can also.
And the municipal board, actually, they are also the necessary.
Bhattacharya ji, it is state of Assam.
Yes, Lordship. Yes.
So the internal governance in
Yes, Lordship.
you are concerned. We are concerned with state of Assam. Find out a way.
I shall convey to the Deputy Commissioner, Lord.
You call them, sit with them, find out.
Find out a way out.
Lordship.
See, we understand.
Yes.
Let us be very clear. These schemes cannot be implemented or executed overnight.
Lord.
But there has to be a definite planning one.
Lord.
Because it is all budgeted.
Lordship.
If you yourself see the cost, estimated cost which is mentioned in your affidavit.
Lord.
Therefore, it is not an easy task.
Lord.
But that does not mean that if that takes say 1 year or 2 years, the public at large to suffer. Meanwhile, you have to eradicate that, not only stop it. You have to. It's a nuisance. As defined under section 133 of the CRPC, your DC himself is the authority, and he himself is involved in this. It's a nuisance, public nuisance. What else? If you pass by seen the opera of some. And health also. We have just come up from
COVID.
We should learn from it. So we are not harsh today. Ask your officers, we are not passing that order.
Lordship.
Concerned officer who are expert in this, 2 of them, call them from one from each department. So we know what can be done.
Lord.
19.
Lordship.
Next.
Deeply obliged.
At the request of Ms. Bhattacharya. 18th to 19th of October. Next. Yes, who appears for the government?
As per office note dated 26/9/22, my lord, service on respondent number 4 to 7 has been awaited, my
Lordship, today I am appearing on behalf of respondent number 4, Lord.
Only 4.
Lordship, only 4.
I am
Service awaited.
2 and
Next.
3, Lord.
Give the date. Service awaited.
560.
Your Lordship.
It's a fresh matter.
Yes.
Notice returnable on 15th of November.
Yeah.
Who are the respondents?
Coal India Limited, my lord. Coal India Limited.
Coal India.
Yes.
Next. Have you gone through the report, Mr. Sir?
Yes, my lord. The BRO.
BRO.
Yes.
So now, last hope is also over.
Last hope is also over.
So how do we tackle this?
Now, my lord, that is the only option to
have this steep step.
Yes. What I thought is that, my lord, to one extent, till from where the gradient start, till that extent there will be a walkway, and thereafter, my lord, stairs.
Who appears for the government?
Mr. B. Chaudhary Bikram Das, PWD.
Because we have, I think, learned advocate in the also.
Yes, he was also appearing on last occasion.
Because now when the PR also has given the same opinion, we can't do anything.
Exactly.
In the sense, even if we take any, we are not experts. We have to rely upon the report.
Definitely.
And we can't take risk.
Yes. No, there is a risk factor also because the road directly connects to the main road, and space is very limited, madam.
But have they informed the inhabitants?
Notice. DC.
For my information, they have given some, they are trying to get the needs if those spots where there are no people are. Yeah, maybe
So you inform them and so that we can have a boundary wall on the boundary of the High Court.
Yes.
Till then, we will have to keep the road open for their ingress and outgress.
Yes, my lord. First, the road has to be constructed, my lord. Then I think, my lord, it has to be.
Which road we have to do?
Road means, my lord, this walkway.
Walkaway.
Ah.
For you come out with the plan of walkaway.
Yes.
Heard Mr. H.K. Das, standing counsel for Guwahati High Court, and also heard Mr. P. Chaudhary, the standing counsel for PWD. Registered Judicial has produced on report. The report submitted by Executive Engineer into the civil of given PR Guwahati office, which is taken on record. The report indicates that the construction of road is not visible at the site, as the same is very steep. As the same as very steep gradient in limited area is available. As per the earlier order dated 22/9/2022. Sorry, 6/9/2022, the government advocates were asked to instruct the deputy commissioner concerned to inform the inhabitants about the pendency of this matter. Mr. P. Chaudhary, upon his counsel appearing for PWD, said that some inhabitants have been already intimated. In view of the opinions expressed by IIT expert, IIT Guwahati expert as well as PR, the only alternative left is that to have a staircase to provide right of way to the inhabitants of the area. The PWD department shall come with the concrete plan of the state and the time schedule for construction of such a walkway, public staircase, adjourned to 19th of October.
Hello. Hello.
Next.
Deeply.
Huh? So Nath, what about the applications which have been rejected? What have you done? Hmm. Because if we take case of Assam, I think now no woman inmate is not there. Male inmates are there. In Central Jail 46. Now out of 46, 28 applications have been rejected. So they are rejected on merits or on some technical ground. Eighteen are pending. No, member secretary may be having some information. Why those 28, 48, 45 are rejected? But you weed out because all 45 cannot be on the same reason. Then you can take some further steps. Now, what about your report, Mr. Nath?
Well, what it was, what it was to see what I have some of the but that we have okay, we approved approval
What about other central jail?
Other central jail,
Gather it.
as well as the facilities available in the big the first page.
That we have seen.
Yes.
Now, what about the distance learning?
Distance learning not related to
Yes.
in the other we have
Tell us by next day.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Kalatia.
Initially, what the communication we got, we received was that 133 under trials were there. So what has happened later on, that was the information we received, and they also received at that point of time. But on verification, it was found that a lot of inmates, they wrongly informed them. So around 55 people they have wrongly informed. While verification, it was found that they were not even paid. So they were not granted paid. So Lordship now at the present status is that the Lordship says phase 3, a Lordship will find. This is the list of people who have been already granted paid, released not paid. They have been already released, 52 people. Then Lordship phase 4, Lordship will find these people could not be released. So their actually applications have been rejected by one learned district judge in Yahar district and Kolar district. The reasons they have given is that these are basically cases of 302 and 4. So what they are saying that those become most of these people are outside, they are residents of different states, not from Europe. So it becomes little difficult. So what our legal services, state legal services have done, these matters are after the rejection, these cases have been referred to the High Court. So High Court has a committee. So High Court will go through it, and if required, they will move to the High Court. That is the status of the court. As far as the women are concerned, only there were 13 women were there. So 8 already released. The 3 are there, Lordship. They have engaged the council. Like till now, they cannot be released, but they will be released. They are on the process of release. So this is the status, Lordship, as far as these are concerned. As far as Lordship wanted to know about this distance learning itself, so they have convened what already vocational trainings are there. Technical trainings regarding poultry, all these things are already there. But certain more vocational training they want to bring in. So they had a meeting of IC, the superintendent of jail, as well as the legal service. So like now they are planning to have this distance learning. They are very positive about that.
Tell us by next date. Yes, Mr. Swami.
As is already been informed, together there were people in the present status is and the total it is 32, expenses 02. It is on bail 12. So remaining it is 18. as it has happened in case of Mizoram, my lord, one has been wrongly reported. So actual list will be 31. That also, my lord, even my lord, he has been wrongly given on this. There is no bail order in this case. My lord, in this, my lord, we have got problem. Last time also I submitted, my lord, 3 of the CTPs. Even if they are on the ladder, the families are want to take them back. 3 of them.
So what is your suggestion on?
Well, my capacity is here, maybe they are trying, they are making effort. And these days, when I inform my family members have requested them to follow them.
Try to work out if we can work out.
Yes. We have no female inmate.
So in all, yeah, or as per
in all, my lord, 17 will remain now, my lord. But orders are being passed to maybe by next week.
Nagaland.
And on infrastructure also, I received some instructions, my lord. We are making a multi-purpose hall, my lord, for the purpose of computer and all those things. That will require 12 months. Then 2 teacher-cum librarians have been already selected. And by 2nd week of October, they will be given appointment for 2 districts that are Delhi and that KG.
You tell us by next date what is the exact progress.
Right.
And what about distance learning?
Distance learning, my lord, I have not compared. My next date.
So then Nagaland.
The latest update that I received this morning, out of 34, 15 has been already released. So within this 15, 2 are female. That's 15. So with regard to remaining, for 20%, the UTP bail has been granted, but it is not been released for prison. But that's not over the member six because it be just now back either one.
You also be ready on this aspect by next date.
And with regard to the distance learning, as of now we have not started, but we have already applied them and we conveyed the message to them. So they'll try to compensate.
Not try, we want the result.
Or why we convey the message to make sure that
you have to start. It is by end of this year. All for all 4 states. Because you don't need a huge budget for all this. Distance learning affiliation is required. Some open universities are there. So we have to go phase wise, Mr. Kalita. It can be. Mr. Das is not streaming for a Nandan one everywhere, but at least it has to be a place where some basic. These are all now basic requirements in life. They are not condemned citizens.
The success is that one person who will come and learn here. Even if one person comes there and learns something, that is the success.
We may be right or wrong, only the future will tell us. But this change of mind may give us a good citizen after he really comes out from the change.
Exactly. Exactly. That hope should be there always. That hope should leave.
Our jurisdiction is only to have a ray of hope.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It has only to, push this bit. Otherwise, every basis is that nobody has any instinct of being accused somewhere. Every person may not be, he may be accused because of some circumstances, what that be.
Yes.
Trials are over, appeals are over, they are convicted, they are jail inmates. They are not condemned citizens.
Exactly.
The site of Article 21 is not taken up. So you tell us by next date. Heard Mr. H.K. Das, the standing counsel for the Guwahati High Court, Mr. T. Das, Senior Government Advocate Assam, Mr. M. Phukan, Public Prosecutor Assam. What is your name, counsel?
Yao.
Huh?
Yao.
Yao. Government Advocate Nagaland, Mr. Kalita. The Additional Advocate Mr. Parduram. From PT Gopal. Additional Advocate Aruna Supradesh, set by Mr. A. Chapter. And additional Senior Government Advocate Aruna. For the earlier order, for particularly order dated 50th of September 2020. The councils appearing for this respective states have orally placed on record the status of the UTPs as on date. Then the respective learned councils have also addressed this vote about the steps being taken by respective state for uplifting the lifestyle of the jail inmates in different jails of all these states, wherein facilities of computer education as well as facility for long distance education is being explored. Mr. T. Nath, counsel appearing for Assam, has also produced a report indicating the renovation made at the jail hospital at Central Jail Guwahati. The same is taken on record. Mr. A. Kalita, the member secretary of Akalsa, has also produced a report which is taken on record. Paragraph. Mr. A. Kalital and additional advocate general Mizoram has also produced a report showing the position as per the earlier order. The order by way of a report, the same is taken on record. The learned councils have assured this court that by the next date of hearing, some further progress shall be made. View of the aforesaid adjourned to 19th of October.
19th of October.
19th October. Same time. So it is first day we can work on these two matters at least.
Okay.
These two matters have no limitation of last day or first day.
Yes, my lord.
Sorry. Where is the corpus?
He handed over to the other. But on 17/9, he was handed over to the other. Kindly come to the report of the second page. The first.
Who is for the petitioner?
It is the
Call him. Then the matter would not survive.
prayer number 1. It was. Kindly
Because the main prayer is he was there in the morning, you were not there. You were there. But you were not aware about this report.
My submission was that investigation to develop the.
It's still going on. That we are not concerned. We'll direct you to complete the investigation as early as possible. You have called him? Try. He is aware that the matter is kept at court. Yes. Pardon?
Just now, the second is the report. They said that as a guardian, refused to accept the petition. So the petition was submitted to the court. That has this court passed an order to proceed the judge.
It must be 22.
17 and 21.
It must be 22.
But I have these also.
We'll keep it tomorrow.